Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Shadow Hills High School. I am here live with a special after-school session of class here. We are at the final game of the season for the Shadow Hills Knights, and they will be taking on Xavier College Prep. Shadow Hills is looking to put themselves in position for a share of the DEL title, and Xavier College Prep is looking to bolster their record and look for the committee to get them in at an at-large bid for the playoffs. When we come back, we will be looking at the players and the starting lineups.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise to the national anthem. The national anthem will be sung by senior Faith Casillas.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and we are here live at Shadow Hills High School. We are going to go over the starting lineups for tonight's game.
Regular season. Tonight, your Shadow Hills Knights are hosting the Saints from Xavier. And now the starting lineup for the Saints. Number 3, Lorenzo Elias. Number 5, Joshua Clark. Number 11, Justin McAway. Number 12, Brad McClure. And number 13, Isaiah Skinner. The Saints are coached by Justin Sopcich. Coach Sopcich is assisted by Matt Clark, Neil Eagle, Taylor Pope, and Justin Pulsifer. And now, the starting lineup for your Shadow Hills Knights. And our number 10, junior Deontay Strange. And forward, number 3, junior Dominic Escobar. And senior, number 50, junior Jaden Shipley. That's it. At guard, number 1, senior Trey Webb. And at guard, number 5, senior Jay Navarro. And here is coached by Ryan Conley, and assisted by Ron Williams. Kevin Campbell, Ryan Gray, Doug Church, Peter Conley, and Andrew Gray.
And there we have the starting lineups. If you didn't get to hear those, couldn't really understand it, for the Xavier Prep Saints, number 3, Lorenzo Elias, number 5, Joshua Clark, number 11, Justin McWay, number 12, Bradley McClure, and number 13, Isaiah Skinner. And for your Knights, number 10, Deontay Strange, number 3, Dominic Escobar, number 50, Jake Shipley, number 5, Jake Abog, and number 1, Trey Webb. We are going to have ourselves a matchup tonight, folks. Get locked in, get ready to go. We got some shooty hoops down in the valley. And the tip-off goes to Shadow Hills Knights. Knights are moving left to right from your screen. Knights are in white, and the Xavier College Prep Saints are in black. Ball tipped out of bounds, still stays with the Knights. Now, as we were mentioning earlier in our program, the Knights are looking for a share of that DEL title. They will need some help tonight, but for right now, they are going to control what they can control and try to win this game. Ball in the corner, 3 ball up, off the mark, rebound back to the Knights, kicks it back out, and we reset. I was going to say, I didn't see the shot clock going. I was going to say, let's get it. Come on, shot clock. Ball back in, 30 seconds on that shot clock right now. 7:48 left in the first quarter. No score. The Knights like that corner shot over there, off the mark yet again, but another offensive rebound gives the Knights another possession. The Knights like to move the ball around the three-point line, looking for a dribble drive penetration, and they do get one. Number 5, Jake Abog with the lay-in. And Lorenzo Elias takes it up and in for Xavier Prep on the bucket. And we have ourselves a 2-2 score, tied up still. And we are moving the ball down the court here. Number 10, Deontay Strange for Shadow Hills, is a guy to be looking out for. He's going to be looking to make some plays tonight. We do have big Jake Shipley down there in the post. And number 5, Abog, passes over into the corner for 3 and off the mark. Rebound up and in. Number 3, Dominic Escobar. And the Saints push right back the other way. We have a high pace from the Saints. They like to keep it going. Justin Subcheck likes to keep his guys moving and get that ball up and in. 3 ball off the mark. Rebound goes to Shadow Hills, and we're moving back the other way. Dangerous pass by the Knights. Still seems to get it, and it comes up loose. Number 1 up with the pass, and it's off the mark. And we have a rebound going back for the Saints the other way. Pass down low and up and in. Number 5, Joshua Clark, the guy that I mentioned earlier to look for. He's one of the team MVPs for the Saints. Pass over into the post. Down low, Dominic Escobar up and off the mark. Rebound off the Saints, and it will stay with the Shadow Hills Knights, and the score is 4-4. 5:26 left in the first quarter. Pass in, 3 ball up, and we are off again. Rebound by McClure for the Saints. Justin McWay back the other way. Jacob Bogg playing very good defense on him. Here's a screen. Kicks it over to Lorenzo Elias. Elias is a flashy guard, likes to get to the cup and put it up, and it is off the mark there. Rebound by the Knights. Going back the other way. We like to have a nice quick pace by both ends here. They like to push the ball, get transition points. That's huge. And we have a turnover by the Knights. The Saints will take over. And pass up to Clark. Takes it at the top of the key. And it's almost stolen by Abog. Up, off from the free throw line. And it is out of bounds. It is staying with the Saints. These inbound plays are always so tough in high school. You can never cover everyone. Pass to the corner, Clark up from 3 and in. Joshua Clark from the corners is deadly, and we do have our first timeout with 4:34 left in the first period. The Saints are up 7-4 over the Shadow Hills Knights. It is a 30-second timeout. Just to remind everyone, this broadcast is copyrighted by Coachella Sports and Entertainment Stadium Authority for the private use of our audience. Any other use of this broadcast without express written consent of CSESA is prohibited. One of the things I've noticed from watching prep basketball this season, it does take these teams a little bit to get going. Slow starts from both, but they do like to light the scoreboard up early and often with a lot of 3 balls being put in the air. And number 5, Jacob Bogg with the ball, passes it over to Escobar. Escobar back to him. Number 11, Cole Osgood checks into the game. 3 ball from the corner, and it's way off the mark. That one looked like it might have been tipped. Oh, and what a play there by the Shadow Hills guard to knock it off Xavier Prep and retain possession. We do have a new shot clock after that. Boom, pass over to Strange for 3 again. Off the mark. Shipley with the rebound and is fouled. And we have our first foul of the game. It is on number 3, Lorenzo Elias. And Shipley from the charity stripe. And off the mark. We do have some subs coming into the game for the Xavier Prep Saints. Number 0, Daniel Ruiz. Number 2, Jonathan Smith. And let's see if we have any other. And number 15, Jaden Emerson will be checking into the game for the Saints. And makes the second. So now our score 7-5, 4:06 left in the first period. And Shipley is checking out, gonna take a breather. Number 4, Malachi Morrell comes into the game. Clark back up top. Emerson with the drive, up and off the mark. Rebound Ruiz, and he is muscling his way to a jump ball there. And the possession arrow will stay with the Saints. Another inbounds play, 34 seconds left on the shot clock. Ball into Skinner, down over to Smith. Smith back to Skinner. Skinner up from the baseline and just short. Rebound and foul. We have a foul on, it will be on Cole Osgood for the Shadow Hills Knights. Ball up top, and he is walking. That is a travel, and we're going the other way. Possession goes to the Knights. And ball back up top. Abog over back into the corner, looking for some space. Has a run through by Strange. Back up top, drive. Up from the elbow and off the mark. Rebound Clark for the Xavier Saints. Going right to left on your screen. Holds up and resets and waits for the play. Escobar playing tight defense and is going to get called for the foul. And Shadow Hills coach does not look too pleased with that call. I do know that both teams will use their fouls for both halves. If you didn't know, they do get to a bonus once you hit a certain number of fouls, and we will see that. 3 ball from Skinner is off the mark. Rebound goes to the Knights. Abog up court, gets a screen. Back over to Escobar. Escobar back to Abog, to Strange. Strange from the baseline, lays it up and is off the mark. Rebound Escobar, and he is fouled. And Dominic Escobar is had a great game the other night in that double OT winner over Palm Springs. And his first free throw is up, and it gets the shooter's roll. Escobar, 2 for 2 from the line. That'll do it. And we have ourselves a tie ball game with 2:35 left in the first period. Now the Knights are using a full court press a little bit here, trying to challenge these guards from Xavier. Down, kicks it back out for 3, and it is off the mark for the Saints. We do have a foul and over the back call on number 13, Isaiah Skinner. And the Knights will take over. Pass over to Strange, Strange to Osgood, Osgood to Escobar. Escobar back up top to Morrell, back to Abog from the corner. Looking for something to open up, creating some space, trying to get his guys to move. Give me a screen, thank you. Drive the lane, up and no call. He got all ball, it looked like. We're running the back the other way. Ruiz gets swatted, get that out of here. Back the other way, Abog. Slows it down for other teammates. Escobar up and leaves it short. And the rebound goes to the Saints. Clark for 3. Off the mark. Rebound Saints. Ooh. And it is tipped off Deontay Strange. It will stay with the Saints. Gosh, what a flurry of plays right there. And we do have a substitution. Number 22, Brock Spearman, will be coming into the game for the Saints. Ball inbounded in the corner. Spearman up, and it is short. Rebound goes to the Knights. Escobar flips it over to a Bog to Morel. Morel looking for a crease, puts it up, off the mark, gets his own rebound, back out, and the Knights will reset. Oh, what a pass. Cole Osgood with the backdoor cut. That was saucy. With the score 9-7 with less than a minute left in the first period, Knights coming back down the other way. Clark up for the lay-in, and it is good, and we have ourselves a tie at 9-9. Pass in the corner. Osgood, nope. Denied there. Back up top. Swinging it back around for three. And off the mark, just a bit wide. Buck back up top. We're going to reset. Still 16 seconds since that didn't hit rim. And he goes up. Looks like it was all ball again. And it is staying with the Shadow Hills Knights. We have 11 seconds left on the shot clock. With 24 seconds left in the quarter, number 2 for the Shadow Hills Knights, Elijah Campbell, will be coming into the game. Escobar for three, off the inbound, it is good! Nothing but the bottom of the net. And now the score is 12-9. Clock is ticking. 12 seconds left in the first period. Great defense by Elijah Campbell. Ball out of bounds, and it goes to the Knights. What a play on defense. Getting another possession. Coach Hamner loves to see that. Excuse me, Coach Towner, excuse me. For three, off the mark. 1 second left, he says a prayer, and off the backboard. And at the end of the first period, your score, the Shadow Hills Knights 12, Xavier Prep Saints 9. And when we come back, we will have more action for you for the second period. And we are back with the second period with the score 12-9. Shadow Hills is up over the Xavier College Prep Saints. And we got ourselves a good one tonight, folks. The players came to play today. Strange with the ball up at top. Passes it over to a Bog. Bog back to Strange for three. And misses. Gets his own rebound. Back in the lane. Kicks it back out for three. Ooh, and off the mark is number 2, Elijah Campbell. Running back the other way are the Saints. Brad McClure down the lane, up and in. Ha ha. Now the score 12-11. Knights looking to slow it down a bit and looking to get a solid possession here, get some points, try to strengthen that lead. Shipley looking to come back into the ball game. Campbell in the corner, down to Morel. Morel, loose ball on the floor, and it is stolen by the Saints. Elias back the other way for the Xavier Saints. Skinner with the ball up top to McWay in the corner for three. Got it. And we do have a lead change here with the Xavier Saints taking a lead 14-12. But top, Campbell with the ball. Looking for a teammate, looking for some help. Morel back to him for three. Off the mark. Rebound by Escobar, and he puts it up and is fouled. And it looks like Cole Osgood and Jake Shipley will be coming back to the game. And the foul is on number 5, Joshua Clark. Escobar at the line, shooting two, and he is short on the first. Elijah Campbell and Malachi Morel will be coming out of the game. Escobar the second, and it is off the mark again. Rebound by the Saints, going the other way. Clark from 3, and he likes the corners, folks. He likes the corners. That is nothing but net. Another 3 ball for the Saints, score 17-12 with 6:20 left in the half. Strange with the ball up top. Shipley on the corner there. Escobar with the ball, looking to make some room. Shipley from the free throw line. Little strong. Back the other way go the Saints. Clark with the ball, looking for some room. Back up top, ripped away by Escobar, and we're running back the other way. Abog up, and it, big foul here. Oh, and it is not. It's a loose ball, and it looks like he got swatted, and the ball went off of him while he is inbounds. And Mr. Abog is still down. We are going to go to a commercial break real quick. Back. Coach Towner did not like that call. Thought his guy got fouled. Tough call to make. It's a bang play, but you'd like to see maybe if he gets some contact, we could get that call. You know, try to get these guys to the foul line here. And now we got full court press, and we got some bumping and grinding here, and we love it. We love it. From the corner for 3, off the mark. Rebound by the Knights. It is getting a bit chippy, folks. Strange the other way, and he is walking. We got to travel. This, we got a nasty game here, folks. Starting to get a little more chippy. Bumping and grinding. Jake Shipley is not giving an inch, and neither is number 12, Brad McClure for the Saints. McWay with the ball. And we got a whistle going. Refs need to talk it out. And the Knights still haven't got over the fact that they didn't like the way that their man was treated on the other end there on that lay-in, and no call foul. So we're going to reset here. Make sure everybody has calmed down. Ball into the Saints. Saints going from right to left on your screen. Pass over to Clark from the elbow, and he is fouled. And this game, this is going to be a fun one down to the wire, folks. Nobody wants to lose this one. The guys on both sides are showing that they are ready to play today. Pass down low to McClure. He gets it back out to McWay, and we have a foul. And these refs are not letting these guys dictate this game. And they're trying to get control of this one and let them know that we are not messing around. And it is foul on Shipley. It looked like he just really kind of bumped him. Didn't really do much. I don't know what kind of call that was. And we have a foul and one. Xavier Saints, Isaiah Skinner up, fouled, and good. Count the bucket. What a play right there. And the Saints, looks like, yes, they have been on a 10-0 run since the start of the period. And we need to calm down. We need to calm down these Shadow Hills Knights so they can get back into this game. And not let this one slip away. I think they're letting the emotions get the best of them here. They need to let that other play go. One snap and clear and move on to the next. And it looks like we have some confusion at the scorer's table. And they're trying to figure out, I believe they're trying to figure out fouls. And now we do have a timeout on the floor. And we are back from that timeout with the score, Xavier Saints 19, Shadow Hills Knights 12. We have 5:25 left in the half. Fouls are 5 for the Knights and 4 for the Saints. And we have the free throw attempt from Skinner, up and in. And he completes that three-point play with the score now 22-12. And Trey Webb comes back into the game for the Knights. Number 11, Cole Osgood, is going to go ahead and take a seat real quick. Ball into Abog, and we are rolling. Abog in the lane, up, and it's just a little strong. Rebound goes to the Knights. Great physical play there. Strange with the ball up, fouled, and no good. We do have a foul. Shooting foul is going to be Strange will go to the line and shoot 2. The foul is on number 13, Isaiah Skinner. That is his second. And Xavier is still on an 11-0 run. Let's see if Strange can help the Knights get off the schneid here in the second period. Up and in. Good. 20-13. And number 2, Jonathan Smith, will be coming into the game. Isaiah Skinner will have to take a seat with those 2 fouls. Strange, second attempt. Up, off the mark. Rebound McClure. Clark up to Elias. Elias up and lays it in for 2. What are we doing? And it looks like we got a wet spot here, folks. Somebody's slipping and falling. And we got some squeaky shoes moving it up. Yep, that's the way to do it. I would just grab a towel. I don't know if it was me. We don't have like a million towels over there. Just grab one. Nope, we're just going to use our shoes. That's fine. Okay. And nope. All right, another guy is going to take the inbounds pass. Trey Webb will inbound it to Bog, and we are good to go. With 5 minutes left, score is 22-13. Saints over the Knights. Escobar with the ball, looking to make a play here. Oop, and he's travel. Once you put that pivot foot down, folks, can't move that thing. That's a tough one. Ball in for the Saints. Elias, great speed, gets around Strange. Strange stays right back in front of him. Abog up top covering McWay. McWay looking to pass back up top to Elias. Elias gets a screen from Smith. Elias down the baseline, lays it up, and it is no good. Little strong rebound by the Knights. Up and foul. Escobar tries to lay it in, but McClure says no thank you. You're going to have to do a little stronger than that, and he fouls him. We do have a substitution in the game. Jesse Rodriguez has come into the ball game for the Shadow Hills Knights. Escobar with his first attempt from the line, and he puts it in. Number 0, Daniel Ruiz, checks into the ball game for the Saints. And we also have number 0, it looks like Cord Stansberry for the Knights. And I think we just had a lane violation there, so the basket does not count, and the Saints will take over. McWay with the ball in. Getting a full court press from Stansberry. Top of the key, calling the play out is McWay. Gets a double screen, doesn't like either of them. Looking for a pass, no roll. Elias with the ball. Gets it poked away, gets it back to the corner for 3. And the shooter's roll is off the mark. Rebound by Escobar, and the Knights going the other way. Push to Strange. Baseline jumper. And no good. Rebound, Rodriguez up and in. Count it, and the bucket. What a great rebound, and the offensive rebounds for the Knights have been huge here in the first half to keep them in the ball game, getting multiple possessions and getting the ball up into the basket. Great play by number 30, Jesse Rodriguez. Foul is on number 0, Daniel Ruiz, that is his second. And converts on the and one. With the score 22-17, 3:54 left in the half. Ball inbounded by the Saints, almost poked away. And the Saints are moving right to left here. Strange with the defense, kicks it over to the corner to McWay. McWay baseline, back out to Smith. Smith back up top to Clark. Clark back to McWay off the screen for three. Just short, off the mark. Looked good from here, folks. Back the other way goes Stansberry. Stansberry lays it up, and we do have a blocking foul. Stansberry will go to the line to shoot two, and that's what I like to see from these Shadow Hills Knights. Be aggressive. Make these Saints play some defense. Get these guys into some foul trouble and get to the line and convert on some free shots. Stansberry between the legs. I like that before the free throw. That's interesting. First shot up and off the mark. And coming into the game is number 15, Jaden Emerson for the Xavier Saints. Between the legs one more time for Stansberry. Bounces it off the ground. One deep breath, up, and got it. Ball back the other way for the Saints with the score 22-18, 3:23 left in the half. Ball up by McWay, no good. Rebound, Escobar going back the other way. Lays it up and gets the friendly roll to get it in. With the score now 22-20, we do have a timeout on the court. With 3:12 left in the half, we are going to go to a commercial break. And we are back with 3:12 left in the half with the score. Xavier Saints up 22-20 over your Shadow Hills Knights. Skinner with the ball going back the other way. Tightly contested by Webb. Webb is all over him. Over to Clark up top for three. Got it! Joshua Clark for three. And Stansberry coming back the other way for the Knights over to Strange. Strange doing some crossover moves, looking to get some room to get to the bucket. Stansberry over to Escobar. Escobar over to Strange. Strange in the corner to Morrell. And it is off the mark. Rebound Escobar, and he gets it up and in with the contact. Escobar looking like a strong young man down there, being able to get those rebounds and being able to find the strength to get those layups in despite all the contact. Clark with the ball up top. Tightly contested, and he is fouled as well. And that is on number 4. It's on number 4, Malachi Morrell. Just to give you a recap of who is on the court right now for the Saints. It is number 13, Isaiah Skinner, 11, Justin McWay, 15, Jaden Emerson, number 5, Joshua Clark, and number 12, Brad McClure. And McWay is fouled. He will go to the line now. We are in the bonus. He will shoot a 1-and-1. New fans of basketball, if you don't know what a 1-and-1 is, he gets one attempt. If he makes it, he gets another one. He misses it, we get a rebound, and we're going the other way. And McWay lays it in for the first, for the front end of the 1-and-1. McWay on his second attempt, and it is good. Score now 27-22. 2 minutes left in the half. Stansberry over to Escobar. Escobar with a little jab. Nope, didn't like it. Back up to Strange. Strange looking for some space. 3-ball. Looked like it was tipped a little short. Back go the Saints. Big long pass up court to Skinner. Skinner back to Clark for 3. And off the mark there. Strange with the rebound. Up to Stansberry. Stansberry back to Strange. Stansberry calling for it. He's got a cutter. Off the mark. Strange with the rebound and in. Deontay Strange. And now the rebound going back the other way for the Saints. Oop. Inbound, sorry. McWay cutting. Doesn't have anything. Back up top. Emerson gets a hot pass from Clark. Emerson back over to McWay. McWay looking for Skinner. Can't find him. Then finds him again. Off the mark. McClure looking for the rebound. No good. And coming back the other way go the Knights. Strange over to Escobar. Escobar to Stansberry. Didn't like it. Back the other way to Strange. Strange for three. Ooh, off the mark. And the Knights turn it over. Saints will take possession with 1:02 left in the half. Score is 27-24. Saints over the Knights. Abog back in the ball game for the Knights. Knights on court. They have Abog, Strange, Morrell, Escobar, and Stansberry. Clark with the ball for the Knights, passes it over to McWay. McWay driving the lane, lays it up, and it is off the mark. Rebound goes to Escobar. Escobar pushes the tempo, passes it to Stansberry, who nice little finger roll off the glass. With 30 seconds left, Knights are down 1 in the half. Ripped away, Cookies, and foul. And we have a foul on the court. It will be on, let's see if we can decipher this, and it is on the Saints, and that will be Isaiah Skinner's 3rd foul. He's got to come out, got to sit him down. High school basketball, you get 5 fouls. Once you get 5, that's it. Fouled out of the game, and that is over with. So we are going to be taking a look at that. Isaiah Skinner is one of the better players for the Xavier Prep Saints, so that is something to look for. Maybe the Knights will be trying to get him into some more foul trouble if they have him on the court. Stansberry to the line. Front end of the 1-and-1, and gets it. We do have a tie game now. Stansberry on the 2nd attempt. Up and drains it. And now the Knights have taken the lead 28-27. The shot clock is turned off. 20 seconds left in the half. Emerson looking for a lane, doesn't find it, and is fouled. And the foul is on number 10, Deontay Strange. That is his 2nd. Elijah Campbell comes into the game for him. 19.3 seconds left in the half. Emerson at the line shooting a 1-and-1. And off the mark. Rebound go the Knights. I'm guessing they're going to be looking to take the last shot here. Abog walks it up court. Gets a screen by Escobar. Dishes it to Escobar off the fade. Drives the lane. And gets fouled on the top of the head there. Foul looks like it is going to go against number 12, Brad McClure. McClure, a big guy over there, is not gonna give you too much down there. He will contest shots, which may be good for the Knights. They can get him into some foul trouble and possibly drive the lane once he is not on the court. And Escobar puts it up and in on the 1st attempt from the free throw line. Second shot up, and good. With the score, 32-27, the Knights are over the Saints with 3 seconds left in the half. We'll have an inbounds. Looks like it's going to be a full press here. See if the Saints can get a shot up possibly. Says a prayer, and way off the mark. No good. And at the end of the half, the score is the Shadow Hills Knights 30, Xavier College Prep Saints 27. We are going to take a break, get the scores. We're going to get some stats, go over those, and we will be right back, folks. And we are back with our after-school edition of CLAHS, brought to you by Coachella Sports and Entertainment Stadium Authority. I am Michael KARLS here live at Shadow Hills High School for this DEL matchup between the Shadow Hills Knights and Xavier Saints. Pretty good first half there. Got pretty chippy there in the middle. Some hard fouls, some very competitive play. The score is 30-27. The leading scorer for the Shadow Hills Knights is Dominic Escobar. He has 13. Cord Stansberry has 5 off the bench. And for the Xavier Saints, number 5, Joshua Clark, has 13, hit 3 triples in that first half. So we're going to be seeing probably a little bit tougher defense on him from the Knights. Xavier Saints are inbounding the ball to start the second half. We have the starters out on the court for both teams. Skinner gets the screen from McClure, lays it up and in to start the second half. The score 30-29. The teams do switch sides here, so now the Knights will be moving right to left on your screen, and the Saints will be moving left to right on your screen also. That was kind of redundant. Up top, Escobar, skip pass over to Abog in the corner to Webb. Webb kicks it over to Strange. Strange back to Escobar, thought about it but didn't like it. Drives off the baseline, can't get the friendly roll. Rebound by the Saints, back the other way goes Elias. Elias skip pass over to McWay. McWay drives the lane. The runner no good. Shipley with the elbows gets it back out. Up top, gets the ball back to him down low, lays it up and can't connect, gets his own rebound, shoots it and puts it in. Score now 32-29, 6:52 left in the third period. McWay with the ball, looking for something, finds Skinner down low, puts it up, leaves it short. Shipley with the rebound, kicks it over to Abog, looking for somebody, and he's going to slow it down and look for a play. Here comes Strange off the run, covered by McWay. Over to Escobar, Escobar over to Webb. Webb over to Strange. Strange puts it on the court, flips it over to Abog. Abog back to Escobar, left open for 3, and can't hit. Rebound, McClure. And the Saints back the other way. Lorenzo Elias with the ball. Coach Justin Subcheck calls out the play. He gets the double screen by McClure. The runner way off the mark. Good defense by Shipley to be there. Pass over to the corner, and we have a foul. Foul will be on the Saints. That is the first of the half. Be on number 3, Lorenzo Elias. That is his third. Knights looking to inbound the ball here. Flips it over all the way up top to Escobar, who's left open, tries the 3, can't connect. Rebound by Clark. Saints back the other way. McClure running the floor. Flipped over to McWay. McWay gets the screen, drives up, and gets the nice quiet roll off the glass and in. With the score, the Knights 32, Saints 31. We have 5:22 left in the third period. Webb in the corner there. Tries to fit one into Shipley, and it's ripped away by Lorenzo Elias and the Saints. Back the other way, McWay gets it knocked away. Clark with the loose ball. McWay gets it back. Doesn't like his screen. Flips it over to Clark, who puts it up quick for 3. Off the mark. And rebound goes to the Knights back the other way. Abog up to Strange. Strange puts it on the floor and gets it up and in. What a play by Deontay Strange right there to put that ball up. McWay back the other way, looking to push. Sets it back up top, and we get a reset and gets the play. Over to Skinner. Skinner gets the screen from Clark. Skinner puts it up, A lot of contact, leaves it way short, and we have a turnover, and the Knights will take over. Number 11, Cole Osgood checks into the game for the Knights. Number 2, Jonathan Smith checks in for the Saints. Ball inbounded by Escobar to Abog with 4:22 left in the third period. Score is Knights 34, Saints 31. Strange down low to Shipley, doesn't like it, back up top to Escobar. Escobar skips it to the corner, back to Strange, pumps, puts it up, and gets the nice little jumper for 2. Great play right there by Deontay Strange, knowing that they're closing out on that three-pointer, gets a pump fake, puts it up, and then puts it back down on the floor for the drive and shot. Skinner back the other way, looking for some room. Strange giving him none. McWay calling for a screen, gets one for 3. Off the mark, rebound Escobar, and he's pressing. Flips it over to the corner. Abog up for 3. Off the mark. Rebound by the Saints. Clark back the other way, and he is going to drive hard to the basket and get fouled. Checking to see who's the foul is on. Foul is on number 11, Cole Osgood. That is his 3rd. Clark up to the charity stripe to shoot 2. First attempt, rattles around and goes in. Daniel Ruiz checks into the game for McClure for the Saints. And Clark's 2nd attempt off the front iron and rolls into the basket. The score is now 36-33. Knights over the Saints, 3:30 in the 3rd period. Ball inbounded by the Knights. Malachi Morrell checks into the ball game here. Strange with the ball, flips it to the corner to Morrell for 3. Off the mark, Escobar with the rebound and puts it off the glass and in. That guy just seems to be in the right place at the right time every single time, man. He's always around that ball, and it is good to have that guy down there. Skinner with the screen, doing a spin move to the basket. Escobar gets a piece of it, and back go the Knights the other way. Strange trying to find some room, is getting wrapped up by the Saints and is fouled. He will shoot 2. Foul is on Daniel Ruiz. That is his 3rd. Strange at the line. And got it. Score now 39-33, 2:55 left in the 3rd period. 2 fouls to 1. 2 for the Saints, 1 for the Knights. And the 2nd attempt is up and in. Score now 40-33. Ball inbounded by the Saints. Clark drives, kicks it to the corner, and it is a good 3-ball by Jaden Emerson, and a timeout called by the Saints off the 3-ball. And we are going to take a quick commercial break with the score 40-36, 2:44 left in the 3rd. We are back from that timeout. We are live at Shadow Hills High School. With 2:44 left in the third period of this men's DEL basketball game, the Knights are up 40-36 and looking to add on. Pass up to Strange, who misses the lay-in. Rebound by Stansberry for the Knights. Strange drives, and it is fouled again. Foul is on number 5, Joshua Clark for the Saints. That is his second. We'll have an inbounds pass here from Abog. Bog to Stansberry in the corner, puts it up, and it bounces off the front iron, and it is no good. We have a loose ball, jump ball, and the possession arrow will stay with the Knights. Pass down to Escobar, makes some room with the turnaround and puts it in. Saints back the other way. Clark up top, taking Stansberry to the lane and misses everything. The ball will go to the Knights back the other way. Saints looking to add a little bit more pressure here. Might pick the Knights up on a full court press here. We'll see how it goes. And they do pick them up in the backcourt. Saints get it ripped away. Nope, Knights hold on to it. Oh, and we get a timeout by the Knights. What a timely timeout there by Coach. And we are going to stay here for this one. Coach Towner, what a great play. See, that's one of the things that coaches are huge at the high school level. They are able to call those timeouts pretty quick and know what's going on within the game. And the Saints are going to try to draw something up here to try to get them back into the game with 13. We have a 42-36 score. Ball being inbounded by the Knights off the timeout. Abog looking, finds Stanberry for 3, and off the mark. Rebound by the Knights, gets another attempt, but it is ripped away by the Saints. Saints will take over possession with 1:50 left in the third. Oh, we had a foul there. Foul will be on Cord Stansberry. That's his second. And the Saints are looking to push the other way. McWay with the ball, drives the lane, kicks it over to 3, Ruiz, and he is off the mark. Stansberry with the rebound, pushes up court to Escobar. Escobar driving baseline, spin, up and in. Oh my goodness, that was saucy. Nice little finger roll. And McWay going back the other way. Clark kicks it over to Ruiz. Ruiz looking for a pass, can't find anyone. Clark in the corner for 3. Oh my gosh, he is deadly from those corners, folks. Another 3 ball. And that will quiet down this Knights crowd a little bit with the score 44-39, a minute left in the third. Strange with the ball, kicks it over to Osgood. Osgood gets his pass knocked out of bounds, stays with the Knights. Nice back and forth third period here for both teams, getting some shots up. Ball inbounded to Strange. Strange over to Abog. Back to Strange, who puts it over to Escobar, who kicks it back to Abog, who drives baseline and passes it to Escobar. And a nice little give and go sauciness right there. Escobar puts it up for 2 more. And he has completely taken over this third period, folks. Dominic Escobar is, like I said, one of their team MVPs, and has been lights out from the field so far in this second half. McWay with the ball, looking for some room, drives to the basket and lays it in, almost gets swatted away by Escobar. With 10 seconds left, with the Knights up 5, Stansberry with the ball, looking for Escobar. Escobar to Abog for 3. Off the mark. 3 seconds left. Stansberry with the rebound, puts it up. No good, and that is the period. And we got some chippiness afterwards. Oh no, and we got some pushing and shoving. These kids do not want their seasons to end like this, folks. They want to end it with a win. And we got some fired up fans. We got some fired up players. We're going to have a fired up fourth. And when we come back, the conclusion to this ball game. And we are back, folks, for this fourth quarter here. We had some chippiness to end that third period, so we did deal out some personal fouls here. And it is definitely some below-the-line behavior there. You don't want to see that. You honestly, you hate to see it. You just hate to see it. So we did have a foul on number 0, Daniel Ruiz, and number 11, Cole Osgood, both picking up their fourth. To start the fourth period, a 3-ball by Skinner is no good, off the mark. Rebound by the Saints. Clark resets back up to McWay. McWay drives the lane. Up, fouled, and count it, and the bucket. Justin McWay, silky smooth to the basket, gets the foul, says forget the contact, I'll still lay it in. Oh, they waved off the basket and they said they got it on the floor. Oh, wow. Interesting, okay. Fair enough. Shipley checking back into the ball game. And the ball inbounded in by the Saints. Over to Clark. Clark looking for a screen, gets it. Passes it over to McClure. McClure gets fouled by Shipley. And Shipley is going to go ahead and respectively disagree with that call. Second on Shipley there. McClure will go to the charity stripe to shoot 2, and these are his first 2 shots at the foul line today. Score is 46-41. Knights over the Saints, 7:33 left in the ball game. McClure with his first shot. Up. And no good. Just a little strong on that shot. And his second. And can't get either. Rebound by Shipley. Abog with the ball up court. Moving from right to left on your screen. Looking for a lane, passes it over to Stansberry. Stansberry passes it over to Strange. Strange with the ball. Back to Abog. Abog to Escobar. Escobar back to Abog. Back to Strange, who drives baseline. puts it up and off the mark, gets his own rebound, and is fouled on the ensuing shot. Very physical ball game we got going here, folks. And the foul is on McClure. That is his third foul. Strange with his first shot from the line and leaves it just a bit short. And it is, I'd like to remind us, it is okay to play with some aggression and some intensity and fight, but we want to stay above the line when we are playing in this ballgame. And Strange hits his second shot. Score is 47-41 with 7:05 left in the ballgame. Malachi Morrell checks into the ballgame. Lorenzo Elias moving from left to right with the ball, setting up the play. Looking for a screen, kicks it over to Clark, who's open in the corner for three, and that one's a little strong, off the mark, and it is off the Saints, going with the Knights the other way. Good hustle by both teams. Morrell passes it into Abog, and the Knights take over. Flips it over to Strange. Strange down low to Escobar. Escobar gets tied up. And I'm trying to find the call. We do have, it's a jump ball. So possession arrow will stay with the Knights. Ball passed in, down low to Escobar. Escobar puts it up and got it. I don't think anybody can stop him right now, folks. He's honestly just doing whatever he wants with that basketball. McWay with the ball, puts up a three after some dribble drive and nails it. What a shot by Justin McWay. Silences the crowd, and with the score, the Knights 49, Saints 44. We have 6:25 left in the ball game. A timeout on the floor. We'll be right back. We are back from that quick timeout with 6:25 left in the fourth quarter. The score is the Shadow Hills Knights 49, the Xavier Saints 44. We have 5 fouls apiece, and it is going to come down to the wire. Both teams are not given an inch here. It seems every time the Knights go on a little run, the Saints seem to find a three ball in their pocket. Morrell with the ball, drives the lane, lays it up and in. That was a nifty move right there by Malachi Morrell. 51-44. McWay back the other way for the Saints, flips it over to Elias. Elias drives back over to McWay. McWay with the triple threat move, drives up and no good. Rebound Escobar. Escobar behind the back, dribbles, kicks to Stansberry. Stansberry drives, and it is off the Saints. The Knights will hold possession. Knights get it in to Stansberry. Ooh, that was a little scary there in the corner. But they reset, get it to Escobar. Escobar back to Stansberry, who is taking a jumper and leaves it short. But there goes Escobar yet again, and he's there for almost every single rebound. Pits it up and in. With the score now 53-44, Knights seem to be pushing their lead. McWay answers on the other end with the lay-in. Knights looking to slow down the tempo a bit they want to try to lengthen these possessions as much as possible. Do not want to give the Saints any extra possessions, and as I say that, they turn the ball over. Couple of substitutions. Shipley back into the game for the Knights. McClure back in for the Saints. McWay with the ball for the Saints. Drives the lane yet again. Lays it up. And are we going to count the basket? Count it. And the drive by Justin McWay to create some space, gets fouled, count the basket. He will go to the line to finish off the three-point play. That's what we like to call, folks, the old school three-pointer. And his shot, no good. Escobar with the rebound. Gets it over to Abog. Abog flips it over to Stansberry, who flips it to Escobar, drives baseline, Euro step up, and this guy, it's unbelievable. These shots are going up and in every single time. He is in a different zone right now, folks. Saints back the other way. McWay is fouled. No, he is not. Ball is just tipped out of bounds. That last foul that was on the Knights on the previous possession was on number 10 there, Deontay Strange. Saints taking over the ball, lays it up and count it again. McWay back-to-back layup, foul, and three-point play opportunities. Trying to keep his team into this ball game here, folks. Abog with his first foul. Score is 55-50, 4:23 left in the fourth quarter. McWay on his three-point play attempt, and it is no good. Shipley with the rebound. And we have a foul on number 5, Joshua Clark. That's his third. And checking into the ball game is Malachi Morrell. On the court right now is for the Knights, Strange, Abog, Escobar, Shipley, and Morrell. For the Knights, it's going to be Jaden Emerson, Isaiah Skinner, Justin McWay, Joshua Clark, and Brad McClure. Strange with the ball. Passes over to Abog, nearly stolen to Strange for three, and it was ups and downs. Yep, can't do that one for sure. That is a travel. There's so many rules in round ball, man. You gotta follow all of them, though. You gotta follow all of them. 4 minutes left in the game. McWay with the ball gets a screen from Clark for three, and he got it. Woo! Justin McWay is, how the kids like to say, feeling himself here in the fourth quarter with the Saints only down 2. Abog with the ball, getting the call from his coach. Strange moving to the corner. Escobar looking to get open. Abog not finding anyone. Kicks it over to Strange. Strange down low to Escobar. Escobar up. Can't connect. Rebound Morrell. Back up top and lays it in. What a strong finish by Malachi Morrell. Justin McWay with the ball. Drives. Kicks over to McClure, who thinks about it. Nope. Kicks it back up top for three. Way off the mark by Clark. And it looks like these boys are trying to press. They're trying to get up these good shots here, trying to get their team back in it. The score is 57-53 Knights. We do have a few substitutions. Stansberry back in the game for Shipley. We have Lorenzo Elias back in the game for the Saints. Jonathan Smith also back into the game for the Saints. Abog over the half-court line. 25 left on the shot clock. Gets picked up by Lorenzo Elias. Abog waiting for Escobar. Escobar flashes, kicks it back over to Abog. Abog over to Strange. Strange with the pump, shoots from the free throw line. Got it up and in. And the score is now 59-53 with 2:30 left in the ball game. McWay up top, guarded by Malachi. Malachi puts his hand up to cover the shot. No good. Saints with the rebound. And it's ripped away by Escobar. Escobar up. Leaves it short. Looks like he slipped a little bit there, folks. Yep, back the other way. Ball stolen by the Saints, and we slow it down a bit with 2:10 left in the game. Knights lead is 6. Clark for 3. Off the mark. 2 minutes left in the game. 59-53. Abog slowly crosses the half-court line. Flips it over to Stansberry. Stansberry over to Strange, and it is knocked away. Loose ball by the Saints get the steal. Isaiah Skinner, what a play to get into that passing lane. Over to Smith in the corner for 3. Off the mark, rebound Escobar. 1:30, lays it up, and it is short, and it's a charge. Great play by the Saints there, using the Knights' aggression against them, and they get the ball back with 1:35 in the game. And we do have a timeout on the court. And Coach Towner was not happy with that call. Honestly, I thought he had his feet in position. It looked good to me. And just to remind everyone, this broadcast is copyrighted by Coachella Sports and Entertainment Stadium Authority for the private use of our audience. Any other use of this broadcast without express written consent of the CSESA is prohibited. And I'm so glad we've got a good game here, folks. 59-53. We're going to come down to the wire here with the Shadow Hills Knights on the verge of a possible share for the DEL title. Both teams looking to finish the season strong. Will be huge for the Saints in particular to get this win, to try to strengthen their overall record, for the committee to give them an at-large bid to the postseason. The Knights have secured a spot in the postseason at the minimum. Escobar did slip a little bit, so he is limping a little bit here. Rolled that ankle quite a bit. And the ball is going to stay with the Saints. They're trying to inbound it. So let's be wary of that. Here, McWay with the ball, picks up his dribble, gets it to Skinner, who gives it right back to him, and he takes it over the half-court line. Gets the screen from Clark. 4-3, McWay off the mark. Rebound goes to, and we have a jump ball. Jump ball. So both guys were trying to get that rebound. Possession arrow shows that the Saints will keep possession. Shot clock starts over. And we have 1:20 left in the game. Knights still up 6. Look for the Saints to try to get the ball over to Joshua Clark or back to Justin McWay on a possible 3-ball attempt. Isaiah Skinner is looking for something, but there is this tough defense and Abog with the steal. Not good for the Saints. With 1:10 left in the game, Abog bounces the ball around to the corner for Stansberry. Stansberry to Escobar. Escobar to Morrell. Morrell misses on the open opportunity. Escobar lays it back in. And we have a timeout. And we will go to a commercial break with 55 seconds left. The Knights up 61-53 over the Saints. minute of this game. Shadow Hills is up 61-53. The Knights fans in the stands are going crazy, dabbing all over the place. They are, as the kids like to say, lit for this one. Saints with the ball, looking to try to cut that deficit in half here. Skinner for three. Rebound goes to Escobar. Escobar pushes it back the other way, and he is fouled. 36 seconds left in the ball game. And we have a timeout by Shadow Hills. Yet again, we will be right back, folks. And we are back with the conclusion of this game, hopefully. Strange with the ball for the Knights as it gets inbounded. Escobar over to Abog. Abog drives and is fouled. Shot wouldn't have counted by Stansberry there, but that was pretty incredible. Try to get that thing up. Abog will shoot the front of a 1-and-1 here. Clark with the foul there. That is his fourth. Abog knocks the first one in. Score is now 62-53. Shadow Hills Knights up 9. And checking into the game is senior Paul Mange, number 22. And it is senior night, and you love to see that from the fans, giving him a big standing O there. And Abog finishes the 1-and-1 with a completed shot. And all right, so he doesn't get fouled there. Escobar back the other way, jams it home, and that is the exclamation point we needed on this ball game, folks. Clark back the other way for three, no good. And now with 12 seconds left in the ball game, it is all but over. The Knights with a commanding lead, 65-53. And let me tell you what, folks, I don't think there is any question who the Michael KARLS player of the game is tonight. It goes to Dominic Escobar. The guy was on a mission to get his team this win. Completely took over in the second half despite the little slip and roll of the ankle, and he gets a standing O as he comes off the court, and we get all these seniors into the game for the Knights to complete the season. Flips it over, and the clock is ticking. A three ball, says a prayer, and misses everything. Ball back in by Abog. What a play. And the ball is out of bounds. It did hit the backboard there. We have 0.9 seconds left in the game, so all we need to inbound this one, and this one should be over. Saints put it up, and it is no good. And that is your ball game, folks, with the final score. The Shadow Hills Knights 65, Xavier Saints 53, and the Shadow Hills Knights finish off their season here with a win. Going into the playoffs, they get the automatic qualifier, and they will have to check to see if Palm Springs took care of business or not, to see if they want a share of that DEL title. What a ball game, folks. The Saints, their season may not be over yet. They'll have to see if they did make the playoffs. We are going to take one more break here, and then when we come back, we are going to have some post-game interviews for you, hopefully. And we are here live at Shadow Hills High School. I'm here with Coach Ryan Towner of the basketball program here with a big win tonight over the Xavier Saints to cap off the season, and a strong finish looking forward to the playoffs with a 4-game winning streak. Coach, tonight got a little chippy to start. How were you able to calm your team down and take over in the second half?
It's the same message I tell my kids every game. We've had a rough season. I mean, we started off playing against some monster teams, so overcoming adversity is nothing new to us. It's just about staying calm, not letting the other team benefit from us losing our cool. So call a timeout, calm our guys down, just let them know that it's not going to last this whole game. They're not going to play like this. We'll break them eventually. Just stay focused and do what we do day in, day out.
Right. And I noticed there was the leadership from the guys on the court, also from guys like Dominic Escobar and Jake Shipley, both there to get their team into it and make sure that everybody is on the same page there. Talk about Escobar finishing off the game there towards the end. Looked like he scored almost every single point.
Dom, all he said was give me the ball.
Yep.
So when he's feeling it, I mean, it opens up everything for everybody, because if you double down, he's a great passer. You guard him one-on-one, he's a great dribbler. You can't put a post player on because he'll go by you. Anybody too small, he just posts them up and shoots over the top of them. So for Dom to take over and have that leadership, I mean, that's just some things that you can't coach. And well, I'm blessed and lucky enough to have him as a leader out there.
And it's awesome to have a guy like that, especially that you can count on late in games. And he's going to be huge in the playoffs. I'm excited to see what he can do. I'm excited to see what you guys are going to be able to do. And Coach, I really appreciate you having here. Great game tonight, and thank you.
No, thank you guys for coming out. I appreciate it.
Thank you. Coach, thank you so much. And I am here now with Shadow Hills basketball player Dominic Escobar. Dominic basically took over in the second half there. What did Coach tell you at halftime to get you guys motivated?
Honestly, it was just all energy. Our first half, it was kind of rough, and we just had to come out with more energy the second half, and that's what lit us up. And yeah, that's what got us going. I like it. The energy, you could feel the energy from you guys on the court with that chippiness with the other team. What did you guys as players do to come together to make sure that you guys come out with this win? We just had to keep on playing hard, and we just had to keep on playing hard, and we didn't take our foot off the gas pedal, and we just kept pushing and pushing, and we came out with the W. Did you make your bed today? Did I make my bed? Yeah. No. What? How did you not make your bed to start the day? I'm sorry. You put up a bunch of points and then you don't make your bed? Come on. No. Hey, Dominic, great game tonight. I'm looking forward to seeing what you guys do in the playoffs. Congratulations. Thank you. I am here now with junior Jake Shipley. Jake, you guys came out with the win. Started the game off a little chippy with the Saints. As a leader for your squad, what did you tell the guys?
I just told them we got to pick this up, come out with energy. Bench needs to pick it up, and we can do this if we try hard. We just got to pick up the energy. When you guys have a player like Dominic Escobar on your team, and he is in the zone like that, what do you guys try to do to help him? To help him, just feed him the rock, really. Hype him up when he does stuff. He's a great player, so we just got to get him to the best level he can be at. Absolutely. And Jake, you are huge on the glass. You're a big enforcer down there. Pretty intimidating, I must say. My question to you is, what makes you so intimidating? Is it the tattoo, the man bun? What is it? Well, I don't really see myself as intimidating. Tattoo adds to it, but I weigh a lot. I'm kind of tall, so I see where people get that. Big guy and a strong guy and a big force for your Shadow Hills basketball team. Jake, thank you so much for having some time with me. Congratulations and good luck. Thank you. Thank you.